Okay, so by this point, I've done reviews on a bunch of different AR glasses like this one, and my feeling has always been the same. There's been some great ones, but the tech keeps evolving with each new release, and I figured that at some point, somebody would come out with most everything that I wanted and needed in these types of glasses, because the technology is really cool, and I've just been waiting and waiting for somebody to do it. And I think today might actually be that day. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Joey's Retro Handhelds. I'm Joey, and today we're going to be doing a review on the XREAL Ones. I'm actually super excited for this one because I haven't reviewed any XREAL devices before, and I was always curious to check them out compared to other brands since XREAL has kind of been the top of the AR glasses for a while now, at least according to the internet, and the internet is never wrong. But the reason that I'm actually super excited for today is because I've been playing with these, and I'm actually super impressed with what they can do in comparison to other devices. It feels like a next generation product compared to pretty much everything else, and it is weird to say that because the tech has always been there, but XREAL is kind of blowing me away with the different things that they're doing on these XREAL Ones. But just super quickly, in case you somehow discovered this video and you have never ever heard of AR glasses before and you think I just look super cool wearing some glasses and you're like, why do people care about these? They're basically computer monitors right inside of them. So imagine some big picture or one big picture in front of you, and all you need to do is connect a USB-C cable to a phone, a tablet, a gaming device, the Steam Deck, ROG Ally, all of that. And suddenly you can play those games, watch the content from your tablet or anything like that without needing a TV or a monitor. So it's a big screen right in front of you and you can just watch and play and do all of that. They're just kind of pocket projectors. They're big screens in your pocket, and this technology is just awesome. It's been growing and growing and growing. So let's back up a little bit. We'll talk about the XREAL Ones, and they're now on sale for a price of $499 US. So what all do you get for that amount of money? And I would argue the best AR glasses that you can buy right now. And I'm not being hyperbolic at all, because once you hear, or if you've been in the AR glasses space at all, once you understand what they're actually doing here, pretty sure you'll agree with me. But let's talk all about them. So first up, the biggest thing that they're doing here is you can adjust the screen. And I mean, you can really adjust the screen. So I can change the size of the screen in the glasses, and I can change how far the screen is or how close it is to me. And this is a huge, huge feature because I've been asking for this for a very long time with every glasses that I review. But they go even further because I can set the distance of the screen from 4 meters to 10 meters. And it's basically perfect because you can finally get into a comfortable position with the screen and be able to see the entire screen without the edges being blurry, without you being confused, without it sitting too high and you're like, well, I can't see the bottom of the screen, or sitting too low and I can't see the top. It's all customizable, and you can even have it so it moves with you. So as I'm moving, the screen is moving with me, or I can anchor the screen and leave it and then turn around and I don't see the screen. All of these things are possible on the XREAL Ones. But they go one step further on this comfort part. And on the actual physical glasses, you can change where your eyes are focusing. So the glasses arms can move in 3 different directions. So you can change how the glasses sit on your face. That, plus the ability to change the screen size or how close or far it is to you, makes these instantly the most easy to use AR glasses that I have reviewed. And because comfort of making the screen fit to your eyes is the number one thing that most AR glasses have gotten wrong, the XREALs just don't. These are so good for that. Now you might be wondering how the glasses handle blocking out light around the screen, because I've reviewed AR glasses that just don't have the ability, or they require you to buy a lens shade to put on the front to block out light whenever you want to have a theater experience. The One has all of that in the software, so it has adjustable dimming. So you can do a clear mode, which just gets rid of the entire screen and you can see everything all around you. You can do a transparent mode, so you see the screen in front of you and around it is all transparent. And then you can do a theater mode, which basically darkens everything around the screen and just gives you that theater experience, so you can just watch some stuff without worrying about seeing everything all around the screen. And we talked about it earlier, but the best part about these glasses is the 3DOF mode. And no, I didn't make that word up. 3DOF is real. It is a technology where these glasses can actually detect your head movement. And so you can position things on the screen based on where you're looking. A nice quick example is just pinning the screen right in front of you, and as you move your head to the left and right, the screen isn't moving, but you see the ends of the screen, and they call that anchor mode. But of course, you can turn all of that off if you like, and you can set the screen to just follow you no matter where you're looking, and the screen comes with you. That is the mode that I actually like and use the most, because if I'm moving around, I want the screen to come with me. If I'm talking to my wife to the right or whatever it is, I want to be able to talk and see still at the same time. But they also do something called a side view mode, and you can essentially pin a side view screen to quickly check on that window whenever you need to. But they go even a step further here, and we're still on the screen part, but in the menu related to screen, you can do an ultra wide mode if you want, and that gives you an ultra wide monitor feeling, which is actually super cool because you can just go around and you still have this one big screen in front of you. There's also a 3D mode, which is a typical feature here, and it allows you to play 3D content properly, if you can find any 3D content. There's a color temperature slider, so you can adjust the colors to be more to your liking if you're finding them too warm or too cool or too neutral. But I think what's super cool is there is an IPD adjustment that's in the software. So before on other devices, you would use the dials on the top to fix your pupillary distance. I think I'm saying that right, pupillary distance. But in here, you can set that in the menu. So you can set how far apart that IPD is for yourself. Now, that is a quick fix for those that maybe just don't use prescription glasses and all that sort of thing, but you can use a lens insert with these glasses if you need a prescription, and that'll get you 100% of the way there. But I think for most people who aren't using heavy prescription glasses, changing that IPD in the software will get you pretty close to perfect. Look, it sounds like I'm gushing in this video, and I know I am sounding that way, but I've been waiting for glasses like this for so long, and I'm so happy that all of this exists in the software because this is what I've been waiting for. A lot of other glasses get half of this right. They'll be able to get the software right, but not the hardware part. They'll be able to get certain things right and they'll do great on the sound and fail at the other parts. Everything that I've seen so far with the XREAL ones have been the perfect combination of everything. And continuing on that front, continuing on the sound front, XREAL partnered with Bose to get Sound by Bose, is what they're calling it, but marketing speak aside, the speakers are actually really good. There are two speakers facing downwards on the actual glasses, and then there's speaker grills at the top, and some audio does kind of leak out through the top, but that's more for noise canceling and all that. But the speakers, they actually sound great. They're very, very nice. And so I can fully easily believe they worked with Bose on these because it's on the glasses, but the speakers are tough to get right on glasses, and they definitely did. Now, the big part about the XREAL ones is they're using a self-developed X1 chip, is what they call it. And without going completely into the nerd side of this conversation, because a lot of the terms and technology just go over even my head, let's just say it's all better. But the main point is they can do a lot more things in the software than having to use external parts. So usually you would have to go and connect to the computer, connect to an Android app, and be able to change settings there. Instead, you can do everything all on the actual glasses, and that's what that chip allows them to do here, and why I can make all of those changes to the spatial parts with the screen, of making it to go further and closer and all of that. But continuing on with the whole theme of overcoming problems that AR glasses usually have, we arrive at the comfort conversation. Now, typically with AR glasses, you feel the heat quite often on the arms, and it's usually on the left or the right. It can get very warm over time to the point where you're sweating or it's uncomfortable, and it's all on your ears and your head and all of that. With the ones, the heat is actually congregated onto the front of the glasses, so I can feel it on the front at the top here, but I don't feel it on my face. I don't feel it on my nose. I don't feel it on my face, ears, anywhere. That is a big difference compared to other glasses where you feel that heat on you, especially in the arms. This isn't that. That is a big change. Now, all of this would be cool already, but what I think got me the most is the nose pads and just how far away it keeps the glasses from you. That helps with the heat, of course, but it also helps with the comfort. These are actually very super comfortable glasses. I've had issues with other glasses in the past where they're either too heavy, or you feel that weight, or the nose pads are super difficult to get comfortable. You're swapping out different nose pads and you can never find the right one. I just grabbed these out of the box, the medium ones, put them on, and yeah, these have been perfect. Now that fits my face, might not fit your face. There are small, medium, and large pads that they include, and you can bend the actual part to however you need. But again, I literally put these on and they felt better than other devices that I've had to finick with to get to a perfect spot. And that is just all part of the comfort. But let's back up a bit. We'll talk about what's actually included in the box, and it's the carrying case, the USB-C cable, and the nose pads and manual and all of that. And the last accessory is a cleaning cloth, which of course you need. But we'll talk quickly about the USB-C cable because it's actually pretty smart. I've seen and reviewed other devices where the cable connector was a bulky cable and you couldn't move it, couldn't bend it, and it always got in the way. The one is actually using a braided cable, and it makes it super simple to forget it exists because it just doesn't get in the way. By the fact that it's braided, it's just a small little touch that I appreciate because it shows me that they're using these glasses, because usually the cable will get in the way depending on how you're sitting and all of that. You have these big bulky cables and it's just annoying, and it's nice here to not have that. Okay, so let's wrap some things up here. Overall, from my perspective, if you've been watching this video, these are easily, without contest, the best AR glasses that I have reviewed and used to date, and it is not even a close comparison. It's like they took a mashup of all of the ones I've reviewed and put everything together into one nice package. And a lot of my time with this technology over the years has been feeling that we're like 90% of the way there. I would get one of these glasses in, try it out, and I'd be like, yeah, this is awesome, but I need this to be fixed. I need this to change. I need this, and then we'll get there. And we always get 90% of the way there. And I always feel like I'm making compromises because it's not perfect. The XREAL Ones are absolutely a no compromise AR glasses option. There's no, I've been trying to find something that I can point to and be like, I just don't like that, or this is a problem here. And I know that if I'm looking at AR glasses today and what's on the market compared to these, this is easily the best. So I get that this video is going to come off as completely and over the top chilly or that sort of way, but I can't make this video any other way than gushing about these because they're just awesome and I'm super happy with them. So yeah, easy recommendation, easy purchase. $499 is a really good price for these. I got nothing else bad to say about these. Easy purchase. That's going to be a wrap for this one. Check out my links in the description to find me across all social media in the world. And thank you all for watching.